What's going on, everybody? Jason here, and today I'll be going over this 2022 Dodge Challenger SRT Super Stock. If you enjoy reviews like these, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. That being said, let's jump right into this 2022 Challenger SRT Super Stock and see what it's all about. Starting with the different trims that you can get with the Dodge Challenger lineup include the SXT, GT, RT, Scat Pack 392 or the Widebody, SRT Hellcat or the Widebody, which I have reviewed and will link up above for you to check out, the Hellcat Redeye or the Widebody, or the Hellcat Redeye Widebody Jailbreak, which I also have reviewed and will link up above as well. And finally, the one you're looking at, which is the SRT Super Stock. Each of these trims do have their own unique standard features and optional equipment that you can get. Safety wise, with the Super Stock, you do get the Park Sense rear park assist system, but this Super Stock has other available options like the driver convenience group, which also gives you the blind spot monitoring with rear cross path detection. On the exterior of the Super Stock, it's painted in the gold mango color, which pops like crazy as you see. Just like the Hellcat and Jailbreak I reviewed, there's not a whole lot going on up front, and it's all the same with the openings all around to cool this bad boy down. But don't forget, it's a powerful muscle car, so don't expect any fancy gadgets. Also, there is this massive front lip. With the driver convenience group, you will get the high intensity discharge headlamps, and just like the other two I reviewed, this also has the headlight intake with the SRT logo. This Super Stock has the available option called the SRT Black package, giving you the same midnight metallic exterior badging and the SRT grill badge as the Jailbreak, but you also get the black Dodge tail lamp badge. Up top, you've got the same hood with the two vents that are functional and add to the cooling of the Super Stock. Plus, it has the available black Mopar hood pin kit. And looking at the Super Stock from the side, you do get body colored side mirrors that do come standard with the driver convenience group, along with the Hellcat badging on both sides. Also, with the Super Stock package, you can't ignore the wide fender flares, plus you get the high performance engine cooler, the Super Stock suspension, and these unique 18-inch aluminum wheels with the drag radial nittle tires. On top of that, there are the Brembo fixed caliper 4-piston brakes to make sure that you stop on time. Also, with the Super Stocks, you do get a 1-year NMCA and NHRA membership, which is pretty sweet. Now around the back, again, nothing crazy, but you've got the rear sensors built in and the massive LED tail lamps, along with the Dodge lettering in the center in black like I mentioned. Plus, this Super Stock has the satin SRT performance spoiler, and opening up the trunk, these cars are usually meant for the power, but in case you want to use the space, you have a ton of it. And if you want to hear how this bad boy sounds, well, take a listen for yourself. Moving to the inside of the Super Stock, there is tons of Laguna leather all over, including on the door panel, even the seats, and that's because this Super Stock has the Laguna leather package. And the door trim is pretty basic with just some storage, window controls, side mirror controls, and the driver memory seat controls. This Super Stock also has the upgraded 18-speaker Harman Kardon sound system, which also gives you the truck-mounted subwoofer as well. As for the seats, like I mentioned with the Laguna leather package, they are fully in leather, which makes it feel even more comfortable, and a part of that package, you also get the SRT Hellcat logo within the seats. Also, with the Plus Group package that this vehicle has, you're also gonna get your front ventilated seats, and not to mention, you already have your heated seats as well. And you will also have your standard power driver seat. In the back, it's nothing too fancy, just your typical layout, and in the drop-down armrest will be the cup holders. Underneath are the nice bright pedals, parking brake, and your hood latch release. Above that are the lighting controls, dimmers, and the trunk release button. And a part of the Plus Group package, this will also give you the power tilt telescoping steering wheel. Now, as you make your way into the Super Stock, the dash is covered with soft and hard material, and the gauge cluster has the nice red that pops out, but the layout is typical whether you get a Super Stock or not. In the center, you do have some options that you can move around and can be displayed in front of you. The steering wheel is fully wrapped in leather, and of course it's heated, plus you have the illuminated red SRT logo at night. On the left side, you will have have the gauge cluster and Bluetooth controls. The other side has the cruise control buttons. Plus, you can't forget about the paddle shifters in case you want to go a little too crazy with this. Behind are the indicator, high beam, and wiper controls. On the center armrest area, it's not too spacious. Then again, why would it be, because this is a muscle car? But if you open it up, there is decent storage space, plus you have USB ports and a 12-volt outlet. In front are the cup holders and then the gear shifter as well, which is wrapped in leather. And not to mention, all of this is surrounded by carbon fiber, which this Super Stock has as an extra option, which is called the carbon and suede interior package. Then there are the heating and cooling temperature controls, along with the SRT launch, parking brake sensor, and the traction control buttons. Then you have this 8.4-inch touchscreen, which standard does not come with the built-in navigation. However, if you want, you can get the upgraded version with the navigation. And also, I do wish that these came with the new Uconnect 5 software, but then again, with the navigation and all of this, who really cares when you have 807 horsepower? But on the media tab will be the usual AM, FM, and Sirius XM. On the climate tab are the heating and cooling controls, or you can use the ones down below. The controls tab will have access to your heated, vented seats and heated steering wheel, plus the mirror dimmer and settings. Under apps is where you can find everything and fine-tune other settings. Under phone is where you can pair your phone, of course, and the settings tab will be the same one that you see under controls. And then you have the performance section. Now on this dashboard, you'll have all sorts of things that you can control here, and most of this is identical to the Hellcat and the Jailbreak that I reviewed. Like for example, you have different drive modes that you can put this in, so you can go through like track, sport, custom, or auto, and depending on what you choose, this will change the dynamics of the car. Next would be the performance pages, which will bring up the timers, gauges, G-force, engine, and dyno sections. Then there is the race options, which has line lock for those massive burnouts, of course. You've also got your launch control, and something that already comes with the Super Stock is the SRT chiller. You can also change where you want your shift lights to come on. And finally, you have the race cooldown section. Up top is the dimmable rear view mirror, followed by the interior lights and some small storage. Now coming around to the passenger side, in the storage compartment will be some decent space for your things, and up by the passenger vent area is where you will find another SRT logo. Since this is a Super Stock, I wish that they put a Super Stock logo instead. As for the key, it's a usual red key for the Hellcats, and on the back you'll just have another SRT logo, but again, I wish they added something just for the Super Stock. Now as for what powers this beast, it's the same engine as the Jailbreak, which is the 6.2 liter V8 high output supercharged engine, which gives you the same 807 horsepower and 707 pound-foot of torque. And here is the window sticker for this 2022 Dodge Challenger SRT Super Stock. You've got the standard equipment that this already comes with, followed by the optional packages added to it. And as you can see, it has a ton of optional packages. Below that is the pricing, which is in Canadian dollars. Now some places may sell this over MSRP, and that's because of course this is a kind of a special vehicle, plus with the whole market and where it's at right now. Well, that does it for this 2022 Challenger SRT Super Stock. Let me know what you think of this. Would you get this, the Hellcat, the Jailbreak? Which one would you get? Let me know in the comments below. And do you love it or do you hate it?